Doug Kyed here with this week's Patriots video mailbag. Tweet me your questions at Doug Kyed using the hashtag MailDoug. Let's get right into them. RSSTNC asks, who would be your number one choice for the quarterback position? It's kind of easy because it would be one of those top guys available or possibly available, Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, or Dak Prescott, but all of those seem pretty unlikely. Deshaun Watson would command multiple first-round picks. Same with Russell Wilson, who reportedly, or according to his agent, doesn't even have the Patriots on his list of possible destinations. And Dak Prescott would probably only become available if the Cowboys traded for Russell Wilson, and that's assuming that he wasn't swapped for Dak Prescott. So getting a little bit more realistic, I liked a situation that ESPN's Mel Kiper laid out on Thursday, and that's the Patriots trading up in the draft for Trey Lance, and that would come after the 49ers also took a quarterback in the first round and then released Jimmy Garoppolo. I think that's about as ideal of a situation as you could get. Patriots trade up for Trey Lance. He's the future at the position. And then they would also, in theory, sign Jimmy Garoppolo if he was released by the San Francisco 49ers. But that's a lot of dominoes to fall. I do like the idea of pairing the rookie, whether that's Trey Lance or Mac Jones or one of those other quarterbacks, with a mid-tier veteran, whether that is someone like Jimmy Garoppolo or Marcus Mariota, or even someone like Cam Newton. I think that would probably be the best realistic scenario for the Patriots heading into 2021 at the quarterback position. Zeke asks, think the Cam Newton experiment failed in year one for a number of circumstantial reasons. Would you rather take year two with a full offseason, better overall offense, and key defensive players back, or the road of finding someone else new and committing to start all over again? I would probably take the latter, just get someone else new in there, simply because it didn't work that well for the Patriots and Cam Newton in 2020. But I do see what you are saying with Cam Newton in 2020. Things did not go perfectly for him. He did not have many decent weapons at his disposal, and if 2020 was the only year that mattered in any NFL decision maker's mind, Carson Wentz would not have been traded for what he was. He also struggled in 2020 with some poor pass receivers around him, pretty much as bad or maybe even slightly better than what Cam Newton had with the Patriots in 2020, and he struggled. So Cam Newton's struggles can be explained away a little bit by the weapons he was throwing to, the fact that he got COVID during the season, the fact that he didn't have the full offseason, but it's still no guarantee that if circumstances were better in 2021, that he also would be better. So I could certainly understand the Patriots' hesitance to just scoop him up rather than seeing what else is or could be made available to them. Final question here, another one on the quarterbacks. Mark asks, bad day to ask this with Wilson and Lance Frenzy. My contention is that Stidham, with starter reps and OTAs in camp, will approximate Jimmy G beginning their third years at age 25. Add Tyrod, save second rounder, and $25 million it takes for Jimmy. Thoughts? Don't love it. I know that the Patriots did think very highly of Jarrett Stidham at this time last year. That's why they didn't make a move for the quarterback position until July when they did sign Cam Newton. But something happened there, and they lost faith in Jarrett Stidham, and that's the reason why we didn't see him last season, other than in mop-up duty. I think that he'll be back with the Patriots in 2021, but I do think it's a long shot to think that he would be a starter. Maybe it gets down to that worst case scenario where you see Jarrett Stidham and Jacoby Brissett, or Jarrett Stidham and AJ McCarron, or someone of that ilk competing for that starting role in training camp. But I certainly would not have Jarrett Stidham as the favorite heading into training camp. I do think the Patriots need to get something better at that quarterback position and something that's a little bit more of a guarantee.